Yo, what's goody YTBC? What's good, fight fans, boxing heads around the world? B Marsh with another boxing video. So I was watching this interview on Showtime, you know what I mean, with Errol Spence. I forgot the guy who interviewed him. I don't know his name actually. I don't even know who he is, but I've seen him before. Oh, actually, it's right there, Mark Kriegel. All right, and the man Errol Spence was talking about basically, just basically him coming up in boxing and where he wants to be at and what he would like to accomplish. And he talked about them sparring wars he's had, you know what I mean? Them gym rumors that a lot of people have, what basically made Errol Spence name, you know what I mean? What put Errol Spence on the map and, put him on the radar as an up and coming fighter who is probably a force to be reckoned with, regardless of who he's fought, you know what I mean? And they asked him about him sparring Adrien Broner, and he admitted that he did knock Adrien Broner out. He said he hurt him, you know what I mean? He ain't knock him out like put him on his ass like knock him down, you know what I'm saying? But he did say that he knocked him out and dude was out on his feet, you know what I mean? Just walking around, basically just walking around, but the man is out on his feet, you know what I mean? He's incoherent. You check it. And he also admitted to hurting the man, what's his name? What's the guy's name? Charles Hatley, the guy from Dallas, you know what I mean? And also the man, L. Spence as well. He's from Dallas, Texas too, But he admitted to hurting the man, Charles Hatley, you know what I mean? There's one thing, I thought, gym wars and what happens in the gym stays in the gym, you know what I mean? I didn't know that, fighters really like to reveal that kind of stuff, although they do, but, I thought it was almost sacred, you know what I'm saying, that what happens in the gym stays in the gym, but it didn't stop there, man. The guy, the interviewer asked the man, Errol Spence, about Floyd Mayweather and him sparring Floyd Mayweather, and he asked him about the rumor is you gave Floyd Mayweather a black eye, and the man, Errol Spence, said he ain't see it, you know what I mean? Because Floyd left after the sparring, so he ain't see it, So he didn't deny it, but he didn't admit it, you know what I mean? So it was a great interview, you know what I'm saying? And, they talked about, basically, asked the man Errol Spence about the styles clash and what he thinks will happen. And, he broke it down how he sees it, you know what I mean? And, he expressed his feelings about, Kell Brook's flaws and what he does best. And, he looks like he's ready to take the task at hand, you know what I mean? But I'm glad that Showtime gave the man an interview, And, they might be putting a lot of pressure on the guy, too, you know what I mean? Basically, with an interview like this for a guy who's never won a world championship, that seems like a lot of pressure, man, because, God forbid the man loses, you know what I'm saying? And, it's going to be to the back of the line, man. The man got to line up again, you know what I mean? Stand in the queue, you check it. And you know what I mean. They also, he said when he beats the man, Kell Brook, he'd like to fight the man immediately. He said Keith Thurman. He says no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Immediately, he'd like to fight Keith Thurman. And I was pleased to hear that. You know what I'm saying? The man didn't say nothing about Pacquiao till the end. He said after he beats Keith Thurman, his goal is to become undisputed at 147. Then he'll try to go out there and get the Manny Pacquiao fight, you know what I mean? But first, he'd like to clean home base, you know what I mean? Fighters on his side, you check it? On the PBC side, and the man Keith Thurman is a young dude, just like Errol Spence, you know what I'm saying? And Errol Spence would like that work, you know what I'm saying? He'd like to go at the man Keith Thurman rather than go at the old timer Manny Pacquiao, you know what I'm saying? He said he'd like Pacquiao after he beats a man Keith Thurman. Unlike the way Keith Thurman be speaking, he doesn't even mention Errol Spence. You know what I'm saying? He says he's only, he wants to fight Pacquiao, you know what I mean? Which is a fight I'd like to see, you know what I mean? But why Keith Thurman don't want to fight the man Errol Spence? That man, what's his name? Bob Arum will not make a Keith Thurman and Manny Pacquiao fight, let alone a Errol Spence and Manny Pacquiao, you know what I mean? He's waiting for that passing of the torch. He's not going to do that, the passing of the torch, to go to the PBC side, you know what I mean? He's going to do that in-house. Bob Arum will do that in-house to put on the man Bud Crawford before he lets Errol Spence get a piece of Manny Pacquiao, So, you know what I'm saying? The man, Kell Brook, Errol Spence, he said all the guys he sparred, as a professional, from Lamar Peterson, Sean Porter, Manny Pacquiao, not Manny Pacquiao, Adrien Broner, Floyd Mayweather. And he said he held his own, and that proved to him that he can hang and he can be on the elite level, if he could go toe to toe with these guys, And, so we'll see what it do with this guy, But as far as him getting a fight like, like I said with Manny Pacquiao, if he does happen to beat Kell Brook and Keith Thurman, first one guy at a time, like I said, man, that fight won't happen, man. If the man Bob Arum has anything to do with it, he's going to let that man Bud Crawford get that action before he does Errol Spence. But Errol Spence need not to worry about that. He got a task at hand May 27th. He's out there in England already. He's using the man Amir Khan's gym. Amir Khan is trying to be a gracious host, He'd like to be a gracious host, so he don't want no parts of Errol Spence, Because the man, Amir Khan, would like this guy, Errol Spence, to get ready in optimal shape so he could beat up Kell Brook. That's Amir Khan's rival, although they never fought, So that's funny to me, But, Amir Khan, he's just a funny style dude like that, So let me know in the comments section what y'all think about this man, Errol Spence, admitting to knocking out Adrien Broner and Charles Hatley, and having held his own against Floyd Mayweather in sparring. Let me know in the comments section, and I'm gonna throw the links to that video. Actually, I'm gonna that Showtime interview in the description box so you can peep for yourselves. Be Marsh Boxing. I'm out. Peace.